The Cincinnati Bearcats season has come to an end, and not in the way any of us wanted or hoped it would. A bizarre game with many head turns and question marks. I'm Regan, and this is your 2-minute warning. For starters, many number and position changes on the roster yesterday, so things got a little confusing on the field, to say the least. So when you saw number 2, Will Huber, block the punt on the first Louisville possession, and then saw number 30, Corey Kiner, who is also number 2, return the punt on Cincinnati's possession, you weren't seeing things. The offense just couldn't get anything going yesterday. We saw one touchdown all day, a 20-yard touchdown pass in the second quarter to Wyatt Fisher, his first career touchdown. Wyatt had 31 rushing yards yesterday alongside Blue Smith, who had 32 yards. Evan Prater was under pressure just about every play yesterday, resulting in 7 sacks, only 83 passing yards, and 1 fumble. We even tried a quarterback switch to Brady Lichtenberg at one point to see if that would help, where we picked up our second turnover of the day on a fumble. It wasn't all bad though. The Bearcats were able to force 4 turnovers with 2 fumble recoveries by Ryan Mullaney and 2 interceptions, one by Javon Hicks and one by Amarion Smith. And Ivan Pace Jr. doing what a unanimous All-American linebacker does, with 16 total tackles, 7 solo, 1 for loss, and 1 sack. It really does feel like an end of an era here in Cincinnati, a sense of gratitude for what has happened in the last 5 years, a sense of sadness for how it ended, but hope for what this next chapter could hold. Coach Combs said in his post-game interview, "This is what should be remembered about this team, and particularly those kids who are finishing their careers at the University of Cincinnati. This is a team that was in the playoff last year. These kids lost 9 guys to the draft, and they came back and they fought. They had 3 one-score losses during the regular season, then Coach Fickell left, and the bottom has kind of fallen out for them. And all they did was keep showing up every day and working for each other." He goes on to say, "I will count these last 2 weeks as 2 of the greatest weeks of my life. To be able to have the opportunity to stand with them and fight with them, I wouldn't want to trade it for anything. It didn't go the way that we wanted it to, but these are men's men. And it was a privilege, and I'm proud of them." The Bearcats will take 3 weeks off and get back to work with Coach Satterfield and his new staff in the new year. I'm Regan, and that was your 2-minute warning.